Now that the bikes are all disassembled and cleaned, it's time to figure out what's really wrong with this. We know that the motor controller on this is bad, so I've already ordered one, and we'll get that put in right away. On top of that, I know that the battery's bad, so I can go ahead and start testing that right now. One of my favorite features of this bike is the removable battery. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. A couple of screws, you can open it up. It even has a fuse, so there's some safety considerations. So pretty cool, pretty easy. Also, the posts on this are a screw post, which make it really easy to just swap out the batteries very simply.
Now that the cells are separated, let's test out the voltage. See this one right here, 1088.
And then the next one.
992.
$13.5.
1315.
And finally, 12.89.
So I was going to combine the two best cells, and it appears that they're both already in this pack right there. So we'll go with that.
Embarrassingly, I forgot to record the reassembly of the battery pack as well as installing the new controller. The battery pack was actually really easy. The new batteries fit in just fine, new screws, no problem whatsoever. The motor controller was a different story. That one was a little more complicated. The wires matched up pretty easily, but the hard part was there were a few of the connectors that were different. So that was a lot of cutting and splicing into old harnesses that I kept, and that made sure that things would kind of have that factory feel. Time for the moment of truth. It turns on and it moves, so that's a good sign. Also, the indicator gauge works as it's supposed to, so that's another good thing. I'm mad at myself for forgetting to record some of those parts of the process, but overall, this was a pretty easy fix. I mean, changing out a motor controller, swapping out some batteries, very simple, and it was really affordable. I think all in on this bike, I'm around $100, and that's including the original purchase price, and it works. It works great, actually. You can see for yourself. This is my 6-year-old. He weighs about 50 pounds. The bike's doing extremely well. Braking, acceleration. This bike came out really good, and really not that much time or effort went into this, so I would highly recommend doing a build like this for anyone that feels halfway comfortable with a soldering iron.